Hello, my brothers and sisters, and peace be upon you. This is Mahdi, Richard Alush, and today I wanted to talk to you about oneness. What does that mean, oneness? What does that mean when we talk about one? All religions in our history can all agree that humanity began with Adam and Eve. Whether it's the Torah, or the Quran, or the Bible, whether you believe or you do not, there is a collective agreement that humanity started with the creation of Adam and Eve. So, if we can all agree on this, and then we look closer, we can see what oneness means. If we start with looking at Adam and Eve as one instead of two, we can realize that without Adam or Eve, or a woman or a man, we cannot exist. Therefore, a woman and a man is needed for life to manifest. Now, if we look at life to manifest, where does that start? It starts with a baby. A baby which is innocent and pure. A baby which, in its purity, is happy. And if we look close enough, this could be the cure to our blindness. If we look closely, we should see love. If we look closer, you would see yourself. We are truly taught. The thought that we are taught in hatred is that we have to understand at the core we are love. As this baby begins to grow, we learn about anything that opposes that. So your essence is love, which is light, like the sun, or a star, or the moon, or anything that shines from the inside out. That's the baby that is you, the innocent, the pure, a being of light. And over time, we learn and we begin to develop this illusion. Some may call it evil, or devil, or Satan, or darkness, or hatred, anything that opposes love. This is something that's learned. It's not your core. This is something that dirties the outside of your core. That's very important to remember, is that on the inside, you are pure light. So as you grow older, you decide to believe this illusion of darkness and ego, and teaching yourself that you are anything that opposes love. So this understanding that you are a being of light, there's nothing that you can do to stop this. This is your core essence. It is only this learned illusion of ego and darkness that begins to dirty the outside of your light. So if you imagine a light bulb and you start throwing dirt on it, only the outside gets dirty. And what that means is it begins to dim this light. So if you look at yourself close enough and you realize, wow, I am a being of light. I am love. I am pure. I am innocent. I am beautiful. It's easy to clean this dirt off with this coming back to the self and self-love, being able to wipe off all of the pain and the hurt and the suffering and this learned ego and hatred. We struggle in this life and in this world for one thing, and that one thing is love. That's what we sought out for. That's what we fight for. That's what we live for. And we over time have learned in this life that you cannot buy love. It doesn't matter where you go, where you try to find it, where on the outside you try to fill this core of light that you are. Nothing will fulfill you, regardless of material, money, fortune, fame. Anything that you choose to do on the outside is only temporary. But until you choose to look inside and wipe off this illusion of dirt, this ego, this so-called hatred and darkness, this manifest quote-unquote evil, only then can you start to become happy, start to become fulfilled by going back inside and loving the self unconditionally. And in turn, if you love the self, the beautiful art that you are, you simultaneously love your creator, regardless of what you believe in, that source that you came from, that God, that love, that source of breath, that source of life. Because by loving you, you're loving the creator, the artist. You are the art. You are the result of this unconditional love. So if we look close enough when you feel hurt or hatred or anything, anger. It's important to recognize those feelings, and instead of judging another, thou shalt not judge. We look at them close enough. We look at this light inside. Look at the emotion. See the human more clearly and choose love to overcome fear. So instead of being stuck on the outside, look inside. Trying to stop doing this is the biggest crime to your soul, because if you close your heart will be frozen. There's nowhere to go. So if you choose love, you can simply unthaw your heart. Now, if we zoom back out, we can see that we are all one mirror of infinite light. So like I said in the beginning, Adam and Eve, humanity multiplied through this collective belief that Adam and Eve are the first human beings. If we removed our names, our labels, our ego, our judgment, and we saw only emotion, we saw only babies, we saw only the pure, the light, we can then see that we are all a reflection of each other. If you take a prism or a triangle and you shine light through it, you will see what I'm saying. Look at humanity the same way, starting with Adam and Eve. Shine a light through this prism and you will see the infinite multiplication of love. Remove the ego and we are all one. We will see that we are all one being. If we choose to submit to this flow, peace and serenity, trust the world to take you where your love will go. It's very straightforward. We are me, we are you, we are I, we are us, we are him, we are her, we are all. And our God, we are I, we are you, and I am love, and we are love. So if we remove ego and see all as one, human nature, creatures, earth, life, and all as one, you will see all. It's that simple. So choose love, choose to go back inside and to live from the core out, just like the sun, and let your light shine. Again, Muhammad Mahdi. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Sending you love.